I've got the bike.
There's an Air Force colonel and a Delta operator sitting next to each other on a flight out of King Khalid.
Is this the one where the Delta operator skins the Air Force colonel and wears him like a suit?
What? No, different story.
Oh, man, I love that one.
Anyway, they're both headed back home after a long deployment. The Delta guy's been out in the desert doing, Delta stuff, and he just wants to rack out for a while. But the Air Force colonel, he's on, like, his 8th espresso, and he's feeling chatty. So the colonel says, hey, you want to play a game to pass the time? It's a great game, you'll love it. Here's how it works. I ask you a question. If you can't answer it, you pay me $5. Then you get to ask me a question. If I can't answer it, I pay you $500. The Delta guy sighs and thinks it over. Go ahead, he says. The colonel grins, What's the distance between Earth and Neptune, he says. The Delta operator thinks a minute. Finally, he frowns and reaches into his pocket and hands over $5. The Air Force guy, he grins. He figures he's going to take this Delta guy for all he's worth. Your turn. The operator looks him in the eye. He says, what goes up a hill on 4 legs but comes down again on 3? Then he lowers his head and he goes back to sleep. The colonel thinks and thinks. He gets out his smartphone and scours the internet for answers, but he can't find it. He calls up his buddies back in Saudi and asks them for help, but they can't find the answer either. Finally, the colonel admits defeat, pulls out $500, wakes up the Delta guy, and hands the money over. The operator pockets the money without a word and closes his eyes again. But the colonel just can't let it go. He wakes the Delta guy up. He says, I gotta know. What goes up a hill on 4 legs but comes down again on 3? The Delta guy stares at the colonel for a second. Then he reaches in his pocket, hands the colonel $5, and goes back to sleep.
Got eyes on the target. Let's move. Don't want to spook the target. Switch to suppressors.
¡Hijos de su puta madre! ¡Mierda! ¿Y ahora qué? ¡Nos lo pone... ¡Paz, paz, paz, please! ¡Puta madre! ¡Ya está! ¡Entrego las armas!
¡Pinche cabrón!
Here's the deal, asshole. You answer my questions or I put a bullet in your gut and leave you to die in your own shit. ¿Lo entiendes?
Chill the fuck out, cabrón! What do you want?
Amaru, where can I find him?
You serious? That's what this is about? Sure thing. He's at Atoya Farm. Go on. Then you can see what we do to people who fuck with us. People like you.
We need to get this done in a hurry. Amaru's an old man. He's not gonna... Hold on.
Holy crap! Enemy down.
We need to get this done in a hurry. Amaru's an old man. He's not gonna last long under torture.
Shit, if they've been working on him for a while, there's a good chance he's already dead.
Maybe, maybe not. Amaru's a major player in the rebel movement. The cartel will keep him alive as long as they can to find out what he knows.
We can't afford to take any chances. There's too much riding on this. Let's move. Let's get moving. The cartel ain't gonna wait around for us to track down and rescue Amaru.
Eyes on another target. Got another right there.
¡Hagan algo, cabrones! ¡Nos están tirando! ¡Vamos a la puta patrulla que necesitamos! ¡Aguanten, cabrones! ¡Hay una patrulla que va de ustedes!
Let's get number 2 there.
you Amaru?
What's left of him anyway?
Come on, we're getting you out of here. Supplies will buy us a lot of goodwill from the rebels.
Where are you taking me?
Back to your friends.
Entonces Pacatari has made his deal with the malditos extranjeros, the young fool.
Take it up with him, senor.
It.
Hold up. There's a weapons case here.
Are you hurt?
Santa Blanca is not the most gracious of hosts. These Aucas, these demons they had questioning me. Let us say, their talk of love was enough to make me vomit. But their methods were not...
Were their names Yuri and Polito?
Si, Yuri Polito.
These are the fucks that tortured Ricky Sandoval while Sueño questioned him. I want them bad.
We only saw run-of-the-mill Sicarios when we freed Amaru.
But I haven't seen Yuri and Polito in at least 3 days, maybe 4. I don't know where they are now.
We need more intel.
We'll search every village and camp until we find something.
Somebody's gotta know something. Gather documents, hack computers, interrogate hostile lieutenants, talk to civvies, whatever it takes.
We'll turn over every rock. Heads up. Bowman's file on Yuri and Polito is coming through. That's the rundown on Yuri and Polito. They're a key part of Santa Blanca's security operation. Remember to check out Bowman's briefing on their chain of command.
Guy in charge of security is El Muro, the Wall, personal bodyguard and childhood friend to El Sueño. El Muro's little brother is La Plaga, nasty piece of shit. Very active on social media. Head Sicario for the cartel.
The hunt starts now. We want Sueño, we gotta work our way up the hierarchy. First targets are Yuri.
There were 4 people in the room the night DEA agent Ricky Sandoval was murdered. El Sueño, the head of the Santa Blanca. And the last 2 were La Yuri and El Polito. Yuri and Polito met at a poor state-run hospital in Chiapas, where El Polito was doing his residence and La Yuri worked as a nurse. It was love at first sight. From the first moment their eyes met, they were inseparable. A love like no other. One day, a buchon named La Plaga walked into the ER, all shot. It was touch and go for a while, but Yuri and Polito were able to save his life. La Plaga was grateful. He showered them with gifts, invitations to the most exclusive parties, even a new... And after a while, La Plaga made Yuri and Polito the personal medical staff of the Santa Blanca cartel. But that wasn't their main. See, Yuri and Polito they know how much pain a person can endure before he'll die. They know how to keep a person alive and awake so they can feel the pain. And most of all, they know how to inflict that pain. That's what they do in Itaqua province. When Santa Blanca captures someone that refuses to talk, La Yuri and El Polito make them talk. They break people. Like I said, there were 4 people in the room the night Ricky Sandoval was murdered. Sueño, Ricky, Yuri, and Polito. They kept Ricky alive, while Sueño...
Nomad, I've got Pacatory on the line. Sounds like he needs our help.
Put him through.
Hola, compadre. I have a problem in Itaqua. Bowman says you might be able to help. My people need help. There have been many losses to the cartel, and the horrors inflicted by Yuri Polito have...
Wait. Visual on Rebel radio broadcast unit. Let's activate it and get the message out.
And then dig in for a fight. Those things are like party invitations for SB goons.
How long must we let you...
Pac, you there?
Yes, I'm here. You were saying? Hola, compadre. I have a problem in Itaqua, and Bowman says you might be able to help. My people need help. There have been many losses.
Hold up. Fuck, took you so long.
He's dead.
Are you there, compa?
Nomad here. Go ahead. Over.
Hola, compadre. I have a problem in Itaqua, and Bowman says you may be able to help. My people need help. There have been many losses to the cartel, and the horrors inflicted by Yuri Polito have broken their spirit. The fires of revolution have almost gone out.
Spare me the rhetoric, Qatari. Just tell me what you need.
There is a cartel supply convoy passing through the province soon. Capturing it would give my people much-needed supplies and restore their morale. Can you do this?
Consider it done. Show's over. That ought to get the rebels fired up.
We're taking orders from Pacatari now?
Qatari needs this convoy. We're gonna give it to him. The more he depends on us to get shit done, the more we can get out of him in return.
Drone is out.
Deploying the drone.
Eyes on another target. 3 targets ID'd.
That chopper's chock full of supplies the rebels could use. Let's get after it.
Got it.
Supply manifest. Looks like the cartel's planning a major resupply mission to their remote bases. Cargo planes fueled and ready to go. Thanks. Got one of those cartel medals here. Some Sicario is gonna miss this. Frag out.
¡Ayúdenme! ¡Ayuda! ¡Ayuda! ¡Ayúdenme!
Bowman, this is Nomad. We're on the ground in Okoro. What have you got for us?
Ocoro is the heart of cocaine production in Bolivia. The network there was built by El Yayo and predates Santa Blanca by more than a decade. When El Yayo joined the cartel and became the boss of production, he handed Ocoro off to his grandson, who goes by the name El Emisario.
The emissary.
Started their diversion.
He spends most of his time outside the province, rubbing shoulders with politicians in Sucre and greasing the wheels for the cartel. Not really his job, but the guy's something of a charmer, and he figures this is the best way to make his grandfather proud. El Yayo lets it slide so long as Ocoro continues to produce. Fact is, the network is so well established that it pretty much runs itself. El Emisario's assistant handles the rest. Get in there, gather intel on Okoro's production sites, and start fucking things up. That'll put pressure on El Emisario to come back to Ocoro and get things back on track before Granddad finds out. When that happens, we grab him and use him to get to El Yayo.
Getting an upload from Bowman. Looks like she's got some intel on El Emisario.
All of our problems have a single source. The Santa Blanca cartel. They infect our children with evil. They steal our land. They enslave us. They make our families disappear.
Take it.
And no one does anything. El Falso Santo has sold their fear of our country. But we know it is lies, and we are not afraid. Join us, hermanos, and we will solve these problems one bullet at a time.
¿Dónde se metieron, culeros?
Bolivianos. And take them from us.
Damn, that was close.
If we do not take our country back, those bullets will find us.
Tango is fucking
One way
bad.
or another. If we are to die, let it be on our feet instead.
Fucking hell!
You have paid your dues, suffered the same hardships, accomplished the same successes as your male co-workers. If you are a woman, you will always be seen as the trapadora who walked her way up the ranks.
I can fly it.
Familiarize yourselves with Bowman's briefing on Santa Blanca's coke production pipeline.
People at the top are El Yayo and La Gringa. Yayo's Bolivian, an ex-cocolero turned cocaine producer. Gringa seems to be a disgraced chemist. She used to work for an NGO here in Bolivia before joining up with the cartel.
Bowman, we've shifted ops to Caimanes. What have you got? Hold up.
¡Mierda! ¡Llama madre! ¡El caballo con puro pinche cañonazo! ¡Háganlo ahora! ¡Vámonos, cabrones!
Oh, shit, this still hurts.
How about you not let me get shot next time?
Thanks.
They're not gonna be bleed all day.
Fucking hell!
Them sicarios are going for the diversion. The rebels get it.
Tossing in the
I
flash.
got eyes on another one. He's number 5. That's one less bad guy.
I'm tossing a flashbang.
Got eyes on a mounted weapon.
Enemy down.
For years, homies be out there getting their highness name tattooed on their necks. My boy Arturo had Liche tatted on his neck. But then they broke up, and he added a C and an accent. Now, his neck says Liche. But I digress. We're talking this trend among all you Santa Blanca sicarios out there to get Nidia, as in Nidia Flores, tatted on your necks. Now, I don't know what the beauty queen herself thinks of all this, but we're on the line with Daniels, the chick who started this trend. Where'd you get Nidia?
Dropped him.
I guess I got Nidia on my neck because, you know, I was trying to think of a girl whose name deserved to be there, a name that would mean something, right? And, yo, no disrespecting the lady, but Nidia Flores?
¿Qué chingados esperan? A partir de la madre con todo. Vamos a enseñarles quién manda. ¡Disparen!
Enemy down. Drone is up.
Bowman, we've shifted ops to Caimanes. What have you got for us?
For the past couple of years, the cartel has been experimenting with high-tech submarines as a way to smuggle powder into the U.S. Best we can tell, these subs follow one of the tributaries up to the Amazon, then into the Atlantic for a transit to the Florida coast.
Jesus, that's a couple thousand miles.
Exactly. The man running the program is called El Cerebro. We've got almost nothing on this guy. Rumor has it he's some kind of genius, a real mad scientist type. We know he's been ordering all kinds of military-grade electronics to upgrade his subs capabilities. We need a better picture of what's going on in Caimanes. Get me all the intel you can on their submarine ops, as well as El Cerebro and his research. If you get actionable intel on the cartel submarine fleet, take them out. Let's put some hurt on El Cerebro and see how he reacts. Maybe he'll make a mistake and we can grab him.
Sounds good. We're on it.
Target destroyed. Don't get slack with that security. I'll drive.
Here we go. This map's got locations for cartel subs anchored along the river. If we move fast, we can take them out before they head out on another smuggling run.
Drone going up. This drone ain't working. We're getting jammed. The rebels scope out any Sicario. There's another Tango.
This AO is part of Santa Blanca's coke smuggling operation. Bowman's got files for us on all the major players.
Woman in charge is Nydia Flores, an ex-beauty queen turned drug trafficker. Her right-hand man is a dude named El Boquita. Ugly motherfucker. Seems to handle on-the-ground logistics. She's the brains, he's the brawn. Count is now 5. We got a mounted weapon. The rebels get a 20 on any Sicarios, he makes 10. That's 15 Tangos.
¿Aquí hay algo? ¿Quién andará ahí? ¡Síganselos ahora que puedes! Aquí hay algo. Me lleva.
That Tango's down.
¿Qué chingados esperas? ¡A partir de la madre con todo! ¡Vamos a enseñarles quién manda! ¡Disparen!
Frag out. Eat it, motherfucker. I'm checking the flashbang.
Damn, that was close.
Enemy down.